Hello friends, I am Professor Poonam Thete. Today we are to discuss about The Cry of the Children by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Elizabeth Barrett Browning was born on 1806 to 61 was the most prominent poet in the Victorian era. Her works were immensely famous in England and America. She devotedly brought several social issues to light, such as child labor, slavery, oppression of women. In this poem, there is the cry of the children is a pathetic poem on the burning problem of child labor in local coal mines and mills. Children work hard and are away from life, happy life. Neither man nor God hears their cry. In this poem, she explored the difficulties of children who were working in mines and factories. She portrayed demonic images of a factory hell, and it has contrasted with the heaven of English countryside and the inferno of industrialism. With the bliss of a land based society, the children wanted to escape from mines to city for the serenity of meadow and country. She concluded the grinding drowning mechanism of industrial society which destroyed the promises and hopes of human life. There is the poetess address all people people in general as my brothers. She ironically asks them if they cannot hear the weeping children who are working in mines and industry for years. They are leaning their heads against their mother, but it cannot stop their tears. On the other hand, nature is beautiful and joyful. The young lambs are bleating in the meadow. The young birds are singing in the nest. The young plants are happily playing with the shadow. The young flowers are facing toward the golden west, but in contrast to this, the young children are weeping bitterly. They are crying sadly in the country which is free. It is wonderful that people do not care for the tears of the sad children. Nobody has time to ask them why they are crying. The old man may weep for the loss of his happy past. The old tree may be standing leafless in the forest. The older years ends in the first of winter. The old wound may be the sorrow, and the lost hope comes as the hardest one. However, we cannot understand why the young children are crying. They are neither old nor in an alien country. The children are pale and sad. They tell the old people that they feel weary. Though they are little children, they boldly say that they should not worry at their death. It at a long distance. It is the old people who should worry because their death is nearer. How the children agree that they may die prematurely. One of them, name is Alice, died year before. No one can awake from her sleep. Now she does not cry now, but smiles and is merry. If one becomes quite happy because of death, the children would like to die before the time of their natural death. It is really very sad that the children prefer death to their present state of life. They fear that their hearts may be broken and so wish to put them safe into the grave. Poetess wishes to working children to be away from the mines and the city. She tells them to sing like the little thrush. They should pluck the scented and beautiful flowers called cowslips from the meadow. They should laugh aloud with the flowers in their hands. However, the children reply that cowslips are not as pleasant as the weed near their minds. They prefer to be in the darkness of their cold shadow to the pleasure of the meadow. This means either that the children have become habitual of their work, nobody ever tires to rescue them from child labor. Children further say that they are weary, that they cannot run or sleep, so that they would not be able to run or play meadow. On the contrary, they may drop down and sleep. They are so weak that their knee tremble when they stoop and fall on faces when they try to run. Their eyes are so dropping, sleepy that even the reddest flower would look to them as pale as snow. This bad condition of them is caused by the coal mines and industry. This is because those who work in mines have to drag the burdens underground in the mines. Similarly, those who work in industries have to drive the iron wheels and machines for the whole day. The wind of moving wheels comes on the faces of children. All things seem moving sometimes. The children pray to the wheels that they should stop for that day. Poet requests people to tell the children to pray to God for help. God who blesses all will bless them one day. But if people do so, children will say that God may not listen to them. This is because even human beings who pass nearby them do not hear their cry. They too cannot hear what the strangers are speaking near the doors, as there is continuous noise of the wheels of the machines. So they doubt whether God, who is surrounded by singing angels, would be able to hear their cry. Children remember only two words of the prayer, and they are our Father. Or at midnight they would utter the words. God would perhaps hear them. Being good and mild, he would say to them, "Come and rest with me." However, the children weep faster and say with the doubt that it would not happen. This is because God is dumb like the stone. It is said that their master his image and their master ordered them to work. In this way, the weeping children are so tired and they cannot run properly. They do not know man's glory, wisdom, and liberty. They know only grief and live like slaves. They look up with pale faces, ask, "How long does the world keep moving on our hearts?" It is true that man's money and merriment are found only because of hard work of the children. So the poetess warns the world that the sobbing of the miserable children in silence will curse the world more severely than the anger of strong men. In this way, the poetess tells us about the children's are weeping in the world. Thank you so much. Please must and share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you, friends.